What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Fortan Zimbu. Yes, I'm back again here for another video concern Malcolm X and the rest of us, the blacks. It can be you in Africa, American, black, everywhere we are. We all struggle the same. A lot of things that is interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pay attention to a lot of things. Malcolm X, he's gonna say. He's gonna speak, certain people are gonna find his teaching is gonna be hateful. They're gonna say Malcolm X, he speak hate. To me, I don't think Malcolm X was preaching hate. It just is a harsh reality. It was a harsh reality because what was happening in that time, white people, they was killing black people, white people, they had a hate for black. So when black people speaking up, a lot of white people they didn't like that. It was more like, when somebody's doing bad to you, when you are bully, you're bullying somebody, and when somebody's trying to defend themselves, certain people are gonna say he's a bully. But the other one, he been bullying the other person for very long time. The moment that person defend himself, he become bully. One thing I'm just gonna say is this. If you see in the 60s, there was a lot of hate what was happening in the black community that white people they brought to the black community, especially if you're living in United States of America. They had a hate against black people. But the funny part is they didn't want black people to defend themselves. It's like let me hate you but don't hate me back, let me murder you, just die peacefully. That's the way it was. And when they see Malcolm X, the way Malcolm X was talking to them, it's weird, isn't it? That Malcolm X is speaking, hey. How can somebody speak hey when he's only speaking the truth? What you been showing to the other, the other is just speaking up what you're doing to them. And the worst thing is, black people, they wasn't even defend themselves like to retaliate against white people. They didn't do that. The way a lot of white people they will murder black people in America or any European country. But the funny part is, black people they don't do that to white people. But white people, if something happened to their community or it happened to white people, or one black person or two they done something to white people they gonna brag around, all black people they're bad. It's funny because black people they really put in a place where they can't defend themselves. Is always white people they right, black people they wrong. That's not hard to live. That's why, when Malcolm X is speaking, yes, Malcolm X was speaking straightforward and it was harsh. That's what you need to bring your message forward. You need to speak straightforward to everybody so they can listen. There's no other way. There's no other way. White people they should be happy that black people they wasn't fighting back, fighting back. When I said revolution way, they wasn't doing that. But they brand a lot of black people criminal, gangster, fags. But the gangster one, it was from the White House, and majority of white, I'm not gonna say all of white people, but majority of the white people in the United States of America, they all was against black people and they are still against black people. For some reason, I have no idea. But we're gonna listen to Malcolm X, what Malcolm X gonna say. Let's go to Malcolm X.
Hatred. He's not teaching hate, he's teaching history. And since the American white man has used his control over the press and over the textbooks and over all forms of media to make it appear that he has done us a favor by bringing us here and enslaving us, then the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has to rewrite history or retell history. And since the white man can't dispute this truth, he tries to defend himself by saying that Mr. Muhammad is teaching hate. It's not hate to say that we were kidnapped and brought here. It's true. It's not hate to say that we were Jim Crow, discriminated and segregated. It's true. It's not hate to say that the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in this country, came up with a hypocritical desegregation decision 9 years ago, which they haven't enforced yet. That's not hate. That's truth.
You're quoted as having said when an airliner crashed with a number of white people on board that you were glad it happened.
The white race in this country collectively are guilty of these crimes that our people are suffering from collectively, and therefore they would suffer some collective disaster, collective grief. And when that plane crashed in France with 130 white people on it, and we learned that 120 of them were from the state of Georgia, the state that my own grandfather's was a slave in, why, to me, it couldn't have been anything but an act of God, a blessing from God, and I frankly and sincerely pray for similar blessings from him to repeat themselves as often as he can spare them.
But I take it then you support the freedom-loving attempts of the peaceful marchers in Alabama and these places.
You don't get freedom peacefully.
No, you don't.
Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Anyone who is depriving you of freedom isn't deserving of a peaceful approach by the ones who are being deprived of their freedom. And when black people in this country come out from under the mental straitjacket that the Negro clergymen have placed them in, and begin to see that the only way you can get freedom is to get it the same way the white man in this country got it from England, or he says he got it from England. He was willing to pay the price for freedom. When you're willing to pay the price for freedom, then you get it. But the Negro in this country has never been willing to pay the price for his freedom. All of the price that we have been paying in the past has been freedom for the white man. We fought abroad so that the white man in America could be free today to sick police dogs on us, to beat our people in the heads with police clubs, and to turn water hose on little women and children and babies simply because they want to walk down the street like decent human beings. That's now the only way you can have peace is to eliminate those injustices, and the American white man is not going to eliminate them. He's going to talk that pretty talk, but he'll still continue to practice those inhuman deeds.
As we heard, Malcolm X spoke over there. Oh my Lord. Let's give Malcolm X applause, let's clap for him. Let's clap again. Man. As we heard over there, Brother Malcolm X, he spoke nothing but facts. When somebody is sending dogs on you to bite you like an animal, as a human being, a human being sending dog to another human being because they look different. But they don't want the human being to defend themselves. What people they have done inhuman things to black people. Black America, they suffer a lot. And is everywhere in the world, even when you go to African country, black people, they suffer humiliation. When it comes to white people, it was really inhuman treatment that black people they receive from white people. It's not just white people, so you have the Arabic nation, they did the same to black people, but we hardly talk about that. White people, they don't see the problem. They don't see themselves that they create a problem. That they brought violence to black people. They brought the hate that they have on them to black people. Because black people, we are loving people. We really are loving people. Hatred, it is in all humanity. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to say black people, we don't have hate. Of course we do. We have hate with one another. That's why you can see a lot of us, we do kill each other, but we struggle to oppose the same thing that we do to each other to other. We don't do that. That's the problem with black people. There is a revolution that is always happening. Us black people, the revolution is always against each other, but we don't brought that revolution to other race, and that's the problem. If you see Malcolm X is speaking like this, he's not speaking over hate. He's just speaking what has been done to them, what was going on in that time. And if I said it's not happening, I'm lying to you, because it's still happening to a lot of black people in America. You know, even in European country, if you go to country like Italian, German, France, England, Ireland, Republic of Ireland, Sweden, Denmark, Ukraine, Russia, is still happening to black people. There is no safeguard for any black people where we go. Imagine it's happening to people, the blacks that are in South Africa. What do you think is gonna happen if you're living in European country? All the hatred, white people, they have so much hate that they have for themselves. So what they do, they reflect the hate to the black. And because us black people, we're so ignorant, we don't like to learn. We don't like to strive for greatness. We like other people to teach us to do things for us. And that's when we're gonna try to say to ourselves that we been doing something, but we don't. We struggle to grow. We struggle to build a community. If we build a community, we're gonna tear down ourselves as well, and we are the problem ourselves. Even if you got white people that brought that hate, come on, man. Look at what is happening to the world right now we're living. You have other race of people that they wanna be white so badly because they can see, to them, they can see it. It's not just our race, even us black people, we deny to be black. And it makes me laugh as well when I hear, other black people, they're saying to themselves they're not black. But when you look in the mirror, oh, yes, you are black. I'm sorry. That can never change. You can try to hide or deny anything, but you are still black. The problem with us, we don't like to see ourselves as black, but we are black, and we deny to be an African. Let's remove the hate. We are the only race that we have so much hate for each other. Look at Dr. Umar Johnson. We should support Dr. Umar Johnson, but there's a lot of us, majority of us, we hate Dr. Umar Johnson. We don't want to accept him because he's saying African, Pan-African, because he believes in this, and we don't want to hate that. Majority of Black America, they don't want to hear what Dr. Umar Johnson is saying. They're only gonna come to understand what Dr. Umar Johnson is saying if a lot of white people, they start speaking about it. Oh yeah, when there's a lot of racism people, they start speaking about Black America to give them the facts of reality that you are African. Oh, trust me, you're gonna see majority of them, they're gonna start crying over there. But the record is there. You are a descendant of slave, that you came from Africa, and America became your country. So you need to accept who you are. Stop denying who you are. It doesn't matter if you have a father of white or black, mother white or whoever, but you still have that blood on you. You can never change it. Even if you go to the hospital, even if they're trying to remove, it will never go away because you still have on you until the day you die. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like it if you can like, subscribe, share. I just want to build a community that we can teach our children. They should not be ashamed for who they are. We need to teach our children to understand that you are black. Being black is a blessing. Being an African is a blessing, because a lot of Black America, they hate seeing themselves as African. They hate it with a passion. Oh, don't tell them they're African. They hate you for that. They'll be like, I'm not African Negro. But you are. You can reject it. Oh, there's nothing wrong calling yourself Black America. You are in America. And I agree, you are in America. But your roots, it goes back to Africa. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys to the next video. Peace.